Yeah, it's another fantastic edition of the program today. I'm sure a lot of viewers across the globe will probably tune in right now to know what we've got for them for this evening package Plus Sport. And let's not forget, today is a wonderful day in the house as we celebrate one special anchor, who are the anchor of Ways on our flagship program today. She's a year older, and it's wonderful to know that the beautiful Uwa has added 1 year. I'm sure a lot of people, there's a lot to eat and drink after the Ways program today. So tune into Ways later today for more information on Uwa celebrating a birthday. Away from that, let's go straight to Ikeja, where we have Tunde Eludini, a seasoned sport journalist, waiting for us as we talk about two trending topics. One will take place next week Saturday, talking about the 2022 Lagos Women Run. Tunde, it's good to have you as always on the show.
Thank you, Muda, for having me.
Yes, next week Saturday, a lot of women from Lagos, majorly, and also outside Lagos, will be gathering together to do the marathon race, tag Lagos Women Run, and this is the 7th edition. What's fantastic about this race this year? I'm sure a lot of people across the globe will want to be part of it. So tell us what's fantastic about the 7th edition.
Yeah, like you know, the number 7 is very, if you are superstitious, you know, 7 is what we call perfect. And so we are looking at a perfect race, one that is better than previous editions of the Lagos Women Run. And so some of the things that are going to make this year's race more spectacular is the fact that the race is getting more and more popular among women, and we are beginning to see women from across different walks of life coming to have fun, as it were. We have people from the corporate world, from the fashion world, from the entertainment, and let me tell you this, for the first time ever, we have three sisters that are pilots that have registered for the 2022 Lagos Women Run. And so the excitement is building, and everybody knows that next Saturday, Lagos is the place to be if you want to be part of the Lagos Women Run.
Interestingly, tell us what caliber of A-list athletes you'll be expecting from this tournament, because we know that it's expected to really have a catchment area from West Africa and beyond. So who are the A-list athletes we should be expecting?
All right, for Nigeria, you can be sure that the best of runners are going to be around for the Lagos Women Run. Of course, most of these athletes are hoping to use the Lagos Women Run as a test run for their performance at the National Sports Festival that will be coming up a fortnight after the Lagos Women Run. So we expect to see the likes of Deborah Palm, Olude, and the rest of every top Nigerian athletes have already registered for this. And like you know, there's a 1 million naira prize money on offer, and so that's enough incentive. And like I said, the elite ladies are using this as a test run for the National Sports Festival that is upcoming. And like you know, this is not just the Lagos thing. We've seen a Kenyan come all the way to win in the Lagos Women Run, and so we've had registrations far and wide, of course, from the neighboring Ghana, from the neighboring Togo, Benin Republic. There are tons of athletes that are ready to be part of this race, and we are expecting a showpiece. The 7th edition, we are confident that it's going to be a remarkable one, as well as a standard edition that would be the talk of town for a long time to come.
Now, in terms of safety and security, because we know that Lagos City, where we are right now, is a very busy area, and it's the race will probably start between TBS and the Onikon at the National Stadium in Lagos, Tessin Balogun Stadium. I'm sure those are the ASIS. But in terms of security and in terms of safety, how well are the authority putting things in place to avoid unnecessary crowdiness and casualty?
All right, let me just correct you there. The start point is the TBS, while the finish point is at Mobolaji Johnson Sports Complex that we used to know as Onikon Stadium. And so what the organizers have done for this edition is to carefully map out a route, and the route is more of the commercial places, as in where we have the banks, where we have all the blue chip companies. So if you're going to be closing those roads during the races, there will be little or no inconveniences for the populace. So these are places where we have more offices. So those are the roads that will be closed on Saturday during the race, and so you can be sure that the populace are being properly taken care. And for the security, of course, the Lagos State Police Command, they are fully on ground, and men of the neighborhood watch, they are fully on ground, and of course, LASMA, they will be offering services, they will be offering their expertise to ensure that Lagosians have a smooth ride, even regardless of the ongoing Lagos Women Run. And so for security and for proper organization, all those have been taken into consideration, and everybody just counting down to Saturday to see how the 7th edition of the Lagos Women Run will go.
And what makes this different? 7th edition, what's that particular thing in this edition that we did not see, an update or a sense of development that we did not see in the last 6 previous edition that we'll be expecting in 2022, coming Saturday, not tomorrow, next week Saturday for this 7th edition? What's that unique thing that makes it different?
Yeah, so one of the unique things, like I said earlier, is the fact that Lagos Women Run is getting more popular by each year. And so for this year, organizers are projecting that we'll have over 25,000 athletes that will be participating, and that's going to be a record. Each year, the numbers keep growing. And so for this year, we are looking at 25,000 and more. And apart from that, I've told you about 3 sister pilots that have registered. Then one other big addition for this year is the fact that more cash prizes have been put in place for the participants. In the past races, just the first 3 athletes are rewarded with cash rewards. But for this year, it has been spread to the first 10. So we have the first 10 getting cash prizes. The first 200 athletes that get to the finish line within the specified time will get their medals at the Onikon Stadium. And so certificates of participation, a lot of entertainment. And apart from the sports aspect, there will be some talks for empowerment of the women. Stuff around financial talks about fashion. There's more to look forward to on Saturday. Like I said, this is going to be beyond sports. It is a mixture of sports, of glamour and glitz, and you know that's what women are of. And so it's great that 2022 Lagos Women Run is going to be big.
So it's more or less like the marathon and lifestyle. So before we get what the convener, that's Tayo Popola, and also the Lagos State chairman for Lagos State Athletic Association chairman Solomon Alao, and also a celebrity Oluwafumilaya Fijabi there. Tell us, you mentioned something about Pilot Sisters. I'm sure viewers will wonder about them. Tell a bit about the Pilot Sisters you mentioned now.
Yeah, so we had one of them around yesterday talking to the journalist. I'm sure for those that saw the internet, there is a Makinde family. The Makinde family is made of 7 sisters. But from these 7 sisters, 3 of them are pilots. The father is a pilot, and so 3 of his daughters decided to take after him, and they are pilots working for different airlines. And so they look at this as an avenue for them to inspire others, to inspire other women that, of course, there's nothing you cannot do. Once you put your mind to it, of course, you can get it done. And so we had one of them around yesterday and talking about how they are excited to register for this Women Run, and also doing all their possible best and to be part of the runners that will be in action on Saturday.
Yes, Tunde, a few minutes, hold on. Let's tell show our viewers that It's definitely going to be an interesting moment as we see Tayo Popola, the convener, the dreamer, behind this interesting marathon, the Lagos Women Run, and also the chairman of Lagos State Athletic Association, Solomon Alao, and one Oluwafumlayo, who is a celebrity in terms of business. Enjoy this.
It's going to be fun, creativity, and at the same time celebrate women. Like we all know, Lagos Women Run is about networking. Lagos Women Run is about women coming together under the platform of a run. And this is a place where women from different walks of life see how they can share a different area of their life. And this is the 7th edition. It has been fun for us, and it has been things that we take home and we look forward to every year. One of the good things this year is that we are seeing women from different professional backgrounds coming out. We're seeing women who are passionate with their job. We're seeing women who are passionate with their health. We're seeing women who are passionate with their well-being. We're seeing women that are coming together to say that let's celebrate ourselves. And those are some of the things we feel that we must take it as a major aspect of this race, whereby women of all forms of life are sitting down, discussing, networking, and at the same time sharing one or two things together. That's about this race.
The Lagos State Athletics Association has put in place all the necessary technical inputs, from race marshals to race wardens to, the timer and everything will be there. There will be no cutting of corners. What we're saying is, whether you are an elite runner, a beginner, somebody who's just come to have fun, or somebody who's just coming to take in the experience, whatever it is that is your driver, show up and put up.
If you're not physically fit, you can't be a fashionista. You can't be anything. So the first and foremost is you getting your physical health together, getting your mental health, because that physical health helps your mental health, and then you can wear clothes. And then you can decide to be a celebrity. But a sick person on the sick bed cannot be a celebrity. So it starts from getting fit, physically, mentally, emotionally. So it's a wonderful idea that we all need to keep fit, we all need to lose weight, and then we all need to look beautiful.
I'm sure that'll be the best, the largest gathering of women in the city of Lagos come next week, Saturday.